After many delays, the long-anticipated Moe's Southwest Grill opened this past Friday at USM. Since then, long lines around lunchtime have begun to rival that of Chick-fil-A in Freshens on campus. SM2 reporter Simeon Gates was there when it officially opened and has this report. Every Monday, members of Eagle Catholic meet at 5 a.m. to begin their day with a bit of exercise and prayer. Brooke Parker has the story. Men's basketball continues their strong start this season as they were able to push their season record to 19-4 after defeating the Texas State Bobcats. It was a tight game throughout, with major contributions from Austin Crowley and Felipe Hasse. Crowley would go on to lead the team in points with 24, while Hasse followed with 17. The Forest County Farmers Market is vital to the well-being of many farmers in the area and is held every Wednesday and Saturday on Corinne Street in Hattiesburg. If you're looking for quality goods from local people, look no further. The farmers market hosts people from all walks of life with many different talents. The USM Residence Hall Association recently hosted a mental health awareness event called Puppies in Painting on February 6th. SM2 reporter Lauren Jones witnessed the event firsthand and has this report. Time to go back to the 50s in the Southern Miss School of Music's production of Guys and Dolls. Let's send it to SMTV reporter Nathan Lee with more on this story. Though it starts to get back into the 70s starting on Monday, you won't have to worry about rain until we get into Tuesday. Even if it doesn't rain on you on Tuesday, be sure to pack an umbrella for next Wednesday. We'll be right back after a short break. Lastly, let's name this week's 4th Street Player of the Week. We mentioned him earlier, so let's welcome basketball star Austin Crowley to the 4th Street Player of the Week team. Crowley has been a very consistent player for the Golden Eagles all season, but he made a lot of plays last week against the Arkansas State Red Wolves and the Texas State Bobcats.
Another controversy on campus shifts from the volleyball arena to Aramark. SM2 reporter Garret Grove has the exclusive on discrimination affect some current and former student workers at the Fresh.
Aramark provides food services to students, faculty, and staff all across campus. But according to some current and former workers within the Fresh, they are also serving up discrimination. Not the students per se, but student workers. And it affects a certain demographic of said student workers as well. International students from India. That's according to several people in multiple accounts given to Southern Miss student media. Due to fear of retaliation, many did not feel comfortable talking on camera. Those who did wanted their identities kept anonymous.
I can't blame the whole Fresh, but yeah, there are 2 to 3 people who are very rude and very mean. So the Aramark should seriously take action about this.
They don't even consider what I need, as a human. They don't even consider if I need to get some water or if I'll be thirsty or if I'll be, really exhausted. They don't care about that. They just need their things to be done.
SM2 has reached out to Marcus White, Aramark's operation director at USM, since April. Since May, we have reached out to Charles Dorsa, resident district manager for Aramark at USM. Neither have responded to multiple requests for comment. In late September, SM2 reached out to University Communications about the issues and the lack of communication from Aramark. USM Chief Communication Officer James Cole gave SM2 News a generic anti-discrimination statement from Aramark Corporate Communications. It did not address any complaints made by the student workers. As of now, USM has provided no official comment. Though University Communications did not know of the grievances until September, USM's Division of Student Affairs did. Back in April, SM2 News sat down with Dee Anderson, Vice President of Student Affairs at USM. She had not personally heard of any allegations of discrimination from students working at the Fresh or Aramark.
I would hope that the students would be comfortable enough to come forward and let someone know that this is happening so that it can be addressed.
I called to Aramark manager HR and I gave complaint. I don't know what action they took. Yeah, even I gave complaint to Aramark HR too.
Plans to address and prevent similar acts of maltreatment have not been laid out by USM or Aramark. Garret Grove, SM2 News.
This afternoon, supporters of abortion access gathered for a peaceful protest at the University of Southern Mississippi. This follows a similar protest outside of the Forest County Circuit Courthouse last Saturday. Garret Grove was there and gives us a look at what happened in this report.
Pro-life is a lie. They don't care if people die.
Pro-life is a lie. They don't care if people die. Strong words to express the passion of participants in the Mississippians for Choice protest. It's this passion that inspired people both inside and outside of the Pine Belt to come to USM to protest peacefully. The attendees strongly believe that the overturning of Roe was a mistake. The frustration of those present goes beyond politics. It's personal.
You know, it's like guns have more rights than a woman does in this country. It's very outrageous.
Max Fritz is a trans high school student in Mississippi. For Max, choice gives him the power to direct his own life.
Choice is power. Power to the people.
Coming here allows Kayla Barnes to continue the fight for reproductive rights that began before she graduated USM in 2021.
We are fighting the good fight here despite the national perception of Mississippi just being conservative, racist, backwards, etc.
The court decision that overturned Roe came from Mississippi. That's not lost on Hattiesburg native Julia Comino. A sophomore at American University in D.C., she organized and hosted the protest at USM.
We really care about having our reproductive freedoms protected by our state and federal government. And so I think more than anything right now, protesting in Mississippi and protesting for abortion rights and pregnancy terminating rights and reproductive rights, it's crucial to be doing that in Mississippi.
Though the protest has ended, what they are fighting for hasn't. Garret Grove, WDAM 7 on your side.
Camino and others advocated for the passing of the Women's Health Protection Act and the Ensuring Access to Abortion Act. The first would expand abortion rights, while the second would protect those who seek abortion services from other states. Both bills are anticipated to die in Congress.